It's June 2017. The sun beams through a glass-walled conference room in San Francisco. Travis Kalanick, Uber's relentless co-founder and CEO, stares down, murmurs that he's about to be forced out. The company he built from a scrappy startup into a global titan is crumbling under the weight of scandal and chaos. But how did this ruthless app, once hailed as Silicon Valley's golden child, become the poster child for tech's darkest excesses? Let's rewind to the beginning. Uber's ascent wasn't just about rides. It was raw ambition and a no-holds-barred fight to redefine transport. Back in 2009, Travis Kalanick and Garrett Camp brainstormed in a small San Francisco apartment, sketching a simple idea: tap a button, get a ride. What started as a luxury black car service quickly exploded. Early losses didn't deter them. They pushed Uber straight into the city's streets with relentless energy, flipping the traditional taxi industry on its head. Uber's mantra was growth at all costs. Imagine a boxer who keeps hammering, ignoring the bruises. They used ruthless tactics, flooding cities with cars, undercutting fares, and weaponizing data to outpace competitors. This wasn't just tech disruption, it was a financial blitzkrieg backed by billions from Silicon Valley's deepest pockets. Uber didn't just battle competitors, it took on entrenched power structures, decades-old taxi unions, and regulators. These battles played out like street fights in the urban jungle, with Uber launching lobbying campaigns, legal skirmishes, and protests. Their prize: monopoly control over a market that touched billions annually, transforming how cities moved. Uber's skyrocketing success hid a festering problem: a cutthroat, often toxic culture that fueled missteps and scandals. When regulators start sniffing around, Uber deployed Grayball, a secret software that identified and fooled government officials trying to catch drivers. It was an ingenious yet shady cloak-and-dagger tactic that blurred ethical lines and left Uber playing fast and loose with the law in multiple cities worldwide. Beneath Uber's polished public face was a culture rife with sexism and harassment. Female employees complained of being marginalized and dismissed. The toxicity became so severe that lawsuits, anonymous complaints, and whistleblower stories rocked the public's trust, exposing Silicon Valley's darker shadows beyond elegant apps and charismatic CEOs. After a turbulent year of scandals and plummeting reputation, Uber's major investors orchestrated a boardroom coup. Travis Kalanick was forced to resign, a dramatic fall for a founder who'd embodied Uber's fearless drive. This power shift was a stark reminder: unchecked ambition without accountability can topple empires overnight. Uber's saga offers a cautionary tale, mixing innovation with human flaws. What do we take away when a giant stumbles? Uber's hypergrowth came at the expense of internal stability. Like a house built on sand, the lack of ethical foundations and respect inside the company caused cracks too wide to ignore. It reminds us that scaling fast without a strong culture seeds burnout and ethical collapse. The move fast and break things motto works until laws catch up. Uber's repeated regulatory violations triggered backlash from cities and governments, damaging trust and leading to costly battles. Innovation isn't a free pass to defy rules, it's a signal to engage thoughtfully with the systems around you. Travis Kalanick's downfall underscores a critical leadership truth: raw aggression can ignite growth but also burn bridges. Leaders who cling too tightly to control and ignore internal cries can alienate allies and investors. Humility, listening, and willingness to change often marks the difference between legendary founders and cautionary tales. Remember that June day, Kalanick on the brink of losing control. Uber's story is an epic cocktail of genius and greed, ambition and arrogance. The real lesson isn't just about disrupting industries, it's how unchecked power and broken culture sabotage potential. Next time you chase big growth, stop and ask, what culture are you building beneath the hype? Try this: invest at least as much in your team's health as your revenue targets. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.